G'day, welcome to Pay It Forward. How is everyone? Of course it is launch day today for my November Masterclass project, and you've all had a look at the thumbnail and you know exactly what it is. We're going to take a closer look in a minute, but I do want to say that I want to thank you all for giving me a reason to be able to play like this every month. Gives me a reason for being, a reason for creating. And I thank you for allowing that space for me to do that, because some of the things that I make and create sometimes seem a little kind of, you know, do they have a use? Do they have a purpose? But it is amazing for me. It just gives me such joy in my life to be able to create for all of you. And I'm really starting to get into the groove of it all. So we've only just begun here. I'm really starting to enjoy the whole storybook and storytelling side of things. So with that in mind, this month we have a little concoction that I have called Mr. Chips, and he is a beautiful seagull perched on a lovely stand, and he's got accessories galore. And you've got some new things to learn this month. It's all about showing your sewing and showing our beautiful work that we do, different ways of putting things together. I absolutely had the time of my life, and like I said, thank you so much for making a space for me to be able to create in the world in that way. So I appreciate every one of you. So let's take a closer look at my beautiful Mr. Chips. So let me introduce to you Mr. Chips. Mr. Chips, all ready with his dinner. He has his own fish and chips there. There is so much to make with this project, and it really is such a joyful project. Perhaps it's just the idea of the beach and the sunshine. I popped him on a post, which is very easy to do. It's just an old post. You could sit him on anything. We've got so many things to make with this one. He looks lovely without his hat. Look at that lovely line of his head. Beautiful clean lines made entirely out of felt. We do some sculpting, some special sculpting, and you're learning new ways to attach things in soft sculpture when we're doing, basically this is mixed media because we're mixing our clay with our soft parts, those gorgeous little feet. And then we have just using our beautiful prints to add a pop of colour. We've got some fantastic little soft sculpture chips and some little glitter fish in there. We make the bag, we make the little life preserver, the collar, and of course I show you how to put together a really gorgeous little stand. I think there's so much to learn with this one. Particularly when we talk about construction. You learn to balance the project and make it visually gorgeous. Of course, we learn to make that very cute little hat, and we have some special eye detailing on this one. So he's got a real realistic look in his head and face, but of course sitting on a pole like that, we bring in that lovely storybook element. I've really enjoyed this piece, I have to say. I love anything with mixed media. So I'm sure so many of you are already excited to be getting stuck into this one. And I hope that you're all going to enjoy the journey as much as I have. So thank you for coming and having a look at Mr. Chips. You might have noticed that I'm in really total Disney mode today. I'm even wearing my Mickey tie, my favourite Mickey tie. The reason for that is in about 2 days my daughters and I are headed off to the USA, to California, and we are going to Disneyland for about 10 days. So I can't even tell you how excited I am. The three of us are very excited. It will be our first trip, the three of us going. I have been with Dallas before and had the time of our lives, and I know it's just going to be better with Memphis there with us as well. We will be sharing lots and lots of photos and videos on our socials, so definitely check those out. All of the links are down below, by the way, for Masterclass, our Facebook page, and also our social pages, Instagram, and I also have Overdressed and Underpaid, which is a fashion Instagram that my daughters and I contribute to, where we all just get involved in fashion. My daughters have been making some amazing designs just for this trip, and I've been lucky enough for them to create some clothing for me, all Disney inspired. It's going to be so exciting. We're going to turn it out, the three of us. So we're going to share all that with you. But most of all, I'm going to come back super inspired and with brand new projects for you all, and I'd love to share that with you because you all know that Walt Disney is my greatest inspiration. So we're going to have a whole lot of fun. I hope you all have a fantastic month. I hope it's creative. I hope you all stay safe. And in the meantime, I want you all to remember to pay all of those good things forward. And until next time, it is hooroo from me.